Hopefully it works. So we want to be fleshing all these hides, but I want to do it in a way that y'all can, see it. So hopefully this will work. Let me turn y'all around. All right. So all right, let's go. I want to do these first. We'll just come in here and get them as we need them. I'll get my freaking hat. All right, let's go. You can see there I've got a lot of hides draining. They've just been tanned. It's a little bouncy right now. Bear with me. All right, we're going to start off with this deer hide. I think they've been thawing all day, so going to try to see if it's ready. Pretty sure it is. Hopefully this tail's been skinned out. Heck yeah, it has. I love it when people like do it. All right, bear with me. Getting this thing ready. Getting all these folds, any frozen folds. We're gonna just peel them open real quick. Make sure that's all good. Okay. Just going around the edges. Still kind of slightly froze, but not enough to where we can't do what we're trying to do. And of course, all my seat clamps are freaking. This one's okay. Cool. Okay. Dang, this one freaking jacked up on me. It's all rusty. Well, it might still work. All right, so I just am going to hang half of the hide off and spread it out. Clamp it on. I need to just get some clips. That's what I need. We'll just try to stretch this out and just shove this one on there, hopefully. Yeah, just like that. Turn the water on. Come over here and crank this dude on. Probably gonna shake the camera. Oh, it shook the camera. Damn. What was that? Something's going on with this thing. Hang tight. How about that? I don't think I can get used to this chest mount. We're gonna have to go back to the old tripod. Trusty old tripod. Can't do it. See, I got this on. It's in my way. Can't work like that. Can't work in them conditions. We're gonna pop this thing off. If I can get out of it. There we go. We're gonna set this thing up. Dang, that's zoomed in. Golly. All right. I figured it's worth a try. All right. It's actually a very clean deer hide already. It was skinned out well. Let's see what we got going on here. One person watching. Dang it. Well, thanks for watching. I'm going to get clamps. I'll tell you that right now. Chop, chop. Can't start that saw. Chop, chop. Oh, mate. All right. Yo, what's up? We're fleshing a deer hide with a pressure washer. That's what's going on. Oh, yeah. Oh wow, starting to work. Sweet. Just need a little bit of agua. Sometimes a little agua is all you need. So guys, what I'm doing right now, I'll show you. What's up, Oak Ridge? Oh, Brenda, what's up? Nana? Man, dude. Yeah, I try to watch your I watch your lives, man, but it won't let me comment for some reason. So what I'm doing now, after having fleshed it, is I'm gonna have to lay this whole thing down. But since the sun's out, might as well just let it drain and some of that excess moisture dry up just a little bit. No big deal. But, you know, whatever. I mean, I put it on there on this frame here, and it's going to sit there until I get done with all these hides anyway. So I'm saying I'm not tripping out about it being too wet before I put salt on it. In all honesty, it's just going to help the salt stick. But like excess moisture puddling up and stuff like that, I don't really care for it. But you know, this thing ain't gonna dry out by the time I'm able to get all these hides fleshed out. Okay, I suck with YouTube. I think I fixed it now. Okay, dude, next time you go live, I check it out. Yeah, I got these critters here. This old black coyote. I got some bears in there and an otter and cowhide. Some of them are still trying to thaw out for me, but like this one here, like it's still a little bit frozen, but I don't freaking care. You know what I mean? Tonight's 7. And you're good about scheduling them lives, man, and doing all that. I'm so random with when I go live and stuff. It's crazy. But maybe one day I'll fix that. I don't really know. There's a big old cow. Well, yeah, there's a big old coyote. I gotta skin some bear paws later on, and work on all the faces of these critters. So I have a little bit going on here today. Just as long as everything falls out the way I want them to. I gotta split these ears and everything. Not really crazy about trying to flush the heads. I hope y'all can see that. Trying to flush the heads with the pressure washer because the skin is so thin. Oh man, by the end of it, it's all out. I mean, it's going to get degreased real well, and real well. I'll clean the fur up real good, and I'll hit that fur after I pull it out of the degreaser. I'll hit that fur with this pressure washer. Man, it just wipes it out. I ain't had no problem. And then it goes through the pickling process and canning process, and all that's submersible, and crap ton of baking soda gets put in there, and kind of just works itself out. I used to get McKenzie's odor eliminator, and but if something's real bad, like skunk, I'll use Dawn dish soap, baking soda, and hydrogen peroxide, and that'll do it. Getting an old coyote started is the hard part. Once you get, kind of like with a fleshing knife, once you get that first layer of flesh up, it's all good. I can already tell this coyote wasn't killed when the fur was prime, which don't matter to me. It makes my job a lot easier. If they come in like this, like he's just blue as all get out already. So I'm not gonna have to do any thinning on this coyote at all. I did some coyotes for this person here before I had the staking machine, so they're better now. They come out way better. Everything comes out way better now. So I'm anxious to see what she thinks when this is all done. Oh yeah. That's a pretty decent sized coyote. They always stretch out whenever you start pulling that flesh off of them. Fixing to build me a whole nother little fleshing station here. I'm pretty excited about that. Guys, I'm sorry I ain't able to really look at the chats right now, but I'll try to go back over them here directly. I gotta get this crap done. I don't know if I can reach that far. I can. I'm telling you, with this pressure washer, it just takes minimal skill. I'm talking mainly just common sense. Like, only to not put a hole in it. Like, I don't have to worry about, like, nothing else. Like, that I'm aware of. But now, we're going to do the underside here. Yeah, he's starting to get some length on him. This old coyote, my chomp. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to bring this guy, I'm going to have to bring him back inside. And we're just going to split his ears. I just don't want his ears to freaking slip hair. I like to split the lips and stuff. Once they've been in the pickle bath and that skin plumps up a little bit, then I'll throw them back in that. Man, what the freak? I got a hole in this thing where I've done this so many times. God, dude, I gotta get clamps. I just clamp it on there. I ain't gotta sit here and fiddle around with this bull crap. C clamps bending over so long sucks. Yeah, around them arms is a little tricky. I only do part of it right now. Then I'll flip it around. I'll do the rest of it later. Once I get done with this right here. Oh man, I gotta get clamps, dude. I tell you, if them bear hides are still frozen when I get done with this box here in a minute, I might go to the store and get some clamps real quick. Them arms right now, the back side of it. Oh yeah, this cow is thin. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'll show you. See how blue? You can see the hair follicles on that thing. That's thin. Yeah, what you want, man? Y'all been talking. What's up? Yeah, I got critters hides. Gonna get started on them pretty soon. Probably gonna get these salted and in a pickle bath tomorrow. And I'll probably start rehydrating critters hides. And that's one good thing about a pressure washer too, man. It's like, you know, some hides I get, they still got some fat on them and stuff. Now critters hides look real good. They're real smooth, real clean looking. They're not gonna be hard to rehydrate. But I've gotten some dried fur where there was still a lot of fat left on them, and you get that fat burn. And man, I'm telling you, it's a freaking nightmare to try to rehydrate them. But the pressure washer helps, man. It forces water in there after you've rehydrated them in a rehydrating bath. And if they won't fully rehydrate, that pressure washer, man, it'll blast that grease out and turn a brown skin freaking white. And it's like, you know, you're restoring the hide. It's a really neat process. I kind of enjoy it. Dang, they got the paws on this thing. Well, I didn't know that. But it's cool because I didn't even skin those, man. They brought it to me like this, which I got it from a taxidermist. So, dude, look at that. I love that. I love that. Man, that's nice. I'm telling you, it's nice. That's some good stuff. Man, well, they know how to skin some critters out here. This is good. Look at that, man. That's clean. That's clean work right there. I like clean. I like when people bring me. 'Cause I understand that not everybody. You got a lot of people that hunt, but they don't know how to tan the hide. A lot of folks like that. Oh man, they didn't split this tail. Dadgummit. I can't believe they didn't split that tail. They're gonna skin these paws out, but they ain't gonna. I'm playing. No, dude, I split that tail. Now, you gotta be careful with a fox with a 3100 psi gas powered pressure washer. You'll disintegrate that thing. They got real thin skin. You gotta watch out. I tell you, we ain't gonna put a hole in it. We ain't gonna put one hole in it. Watch. I said we ain't gonna put a hole in it. That's gonna be a soft fox. None of these was killed when they was prime. See, I don't know if you can tell. That's blue. I ain't gonna have to do nothing. I don't know what these tags are for. I didn't put them on there, but I guess I'll leave them on there. Oh wait. Oh, they got the names on them. So the taxidermist knows who's whose. I ain't read them yet. Why? That's why I don't know. said we ain't gonna put a hole in it. Alright, it's to the side here. I ain't saying I don't put holes and stuff. Boy, I sure try real hard not to. Alright. Now that hide there is not prime at all. So, let's go get an otter. There's a deer hide, a big coyote, and a decent sized fox. Well, Thursdays are my days on the live streams. Ain't no doubt about it. That's the day to do a live stream, man. Ain't no doubt about it. Let's get this otter. We'll come back. We'll just keep making trips back in here until they're all done. Until they're all done. I got one bear that's still frozen but thawing that I gotta do the paws on. Two bears to do the heads on. So, or at least I ain't gotta skin them. Dang it, man. Sorry. I didn't realize that he didn't skin the entire tail on this otter. And I still got to split that fox's tail. Can't forget that. Can't forget that. Still got to split that thing. So let me see here. Oh, right here. I'm gonna grab one of these razor blades. Hopefully it's worth it crap. Okay. Yep, this is right here. Oh yeah, dude. Power washer flushing. Oh my gosh. Freaking great. Cleans them off real good, man. Like, even, salting the hide. If you got a lot of fat on there, you can still get fat burn because the salt can't penetrate through a layer of fat. But with doing it this way, man, I don't get no fat burn. Ever. And you don't miss nothing. And as soon as you're done pressure washing it, it's super white, but you've done it, so you know. So yeah, I don't like doing it if it's real freaking cold, but man, I will. Oh man, he's a bunch of this. All right, let's see here. I was really hoping that this razor blade I grabbed was going to be sharp. Of course, it's like absolutely dull. I'm going to do it though. I'm going to do it right here, man. I may not be able to do it with this dang thing. Golly. Man, we're going to have to go get another razor blade. Man. I got a few things I need to order to help me out so I ain't walking plumb back and forth. Bear with me. Most time when I'm flushing, it's freezing outside. I'll have a mess of ice. Dang. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it if that was the case. Like, it wouldn't be an option for me. All right, so I'm cutting some tape. Okay, this one's sharp. I know, I got a box of used razor blades, and I know sometimes I don't. I throw them there just after I use them, because I don't, I like to have a fresh razor blade if I can. Most of the time I got them, but I gotta go get some more. I'm out. Alright, so we'll pop the rest of this tail out of the otter and we'll flush it. Now, otters are different. Otters and beaver are different. Even with a pressure washer, like you're not gonna get all of it off right now. And if you try, oh yeah, that's way better. If you try, you dig a freaking hole in it. So, best thing to do is just get off as much that will come off. And then otters and beaver got to be hit on the flushing wheel or the shaving wheel. They got to be shaved down, so it's all going to come off right then anyway. And we want to get off as much as we can right now. We're going to expose this tail and probably going to have to get most of this fat off this tail with that mini flesher, because man, otter tail is just caked up with fat. Caked up. Try and get right on that tail there, boy. There we go. And I've never flushed the otter with the pressure washer, so that's going to be, since I've got this pressure washer, I haven't had an otter come through here at all. This is a roadkill otter. It's a big otter. Not working at the best angle right here, but I'm just doing what I gotta do. Get this dang bone out. Guy said he left this in let me think, in a hotel refrigerator for 3 days. I said, dang. I said, well, hopefully the fur don't flesh or slip. I'm surprised it ain't slipping on this tail with this bone left in here like this. But it ain't. It ain't slipping. So that means the grease is gonna be dripping. Yeah. I ate this otter for dinner last night. Alright. Alright, here we go. Let's turn this bad boy inside out. We won't see the fur again for a long time. Well, we'll degrease the fur. And we'll see it. Then after that, I won't see this fur until this thing's done. Boy, looky here. Good old otter. First time I ever did an otter, I learned a lot. I'm talking about a lot. Otter was like the pivotal moment in my high tanning knowledge, man. When I tanned an otter for somebody, they wanted to make blankets out of them, and I had to figure out how to garment tan, and I did too. I figured out how to garment tan, and I'm gonna try to stay away from it as much as I can, because that crap's hard. I will do it though. I got a beaver. I got a garment tan. That boy got thick skin on him. Pretty nice auto right here. Looking real good. Looking real good. I say it's looking real good. Peeling that crap off. I can't wait to see how this thing does on his tail. Pressure washer. Sure gonna find out. What the freak is that? Alright, see how the tail does. This is working real good. That back gonna stand it. Damn. Oh, look at that. What happened? Oh, I thought my phone died. If the fur ain't slipping, then the grease is a dripping. That's right. That's right. All right. Alrighty. It's gonna be a big day of flushing. I'll tell you that right now. I can't wait to shave this thing down. It's gonna be nice. Dang. Oh yeah. That's got that white skin on there. That boy's thick. Let's go see if anything else is ready. Anything else is ready to be fleshed. I think the last thing we're gonna do is that big old giant bear hide. I gotta, man, people staring at me. Who's he talking to? I'm talking to you. No. All right. Let's see. This beaver, not really ready. Still hard in a couple spots. We'll give him some time. All right. Let's see something else. Man, that's very beautiful. Yeah. Look what's going on. Look at that hanging down there. I'm thinking, that's crazy. Somebody gonna pay money for this? I don't know. I wouldn't. All right, got a big hole there, big hole here. I guess I just leave it there like that. Shit, I don't know. Let's check this out. Some of these are still just a little too frozen still, but this one here is still a little too frozen. Let's stretch them out. Let them start thawing better. And this in here, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to it today or not. If it don't hurry up, it is frozen. Frozen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Man, that one's froze. Alright, let's flush this bear out here. Hey, 1 o'clock. Heck yeah. Done did 5 hides already. This will be number 6. I don't know how many we got. I think like 9 or something. I can't remember. Man, what a piece of crap. Alright. Well, it's going to look better once we get it fleshed. It's just bound up by all this bull crap around it. It'll smooth out once we flush it. What is this? Okay. This hide here throw me for a loop-de-doo. Crank that down. Spread all this out. So much fat right there, it's not going to spread out. Alright, we'll make it spread out. What the freak is that? Oh, it's a tail that they didn't split. Dang it. I guess I split it. Gotta take this bone out the tail. Luckily, old bear ain't got a crazy tailbone, so that's nice. We're just gonna pop that dude out. There we go. Oh yeah. Damn. It looks a lot better. Get another bear. On 19. It took me 19 minutes to flush that whole bear. Man, that's not bad. That's walking around. It probably took me about 17 total minutes to flush that bear. Alright, let's get this bear. Alright, let's do the tail right here. Dude, that's so disgusting. Alright. How about that? Oh, man, we knocking these hides out. Ain't got much left. Man, it's a bigger bear. I still got all these hanging up to oil today. Probably took on too much of a workload for one day, but whatever. Whatever, man. Gotta do it now. Ain't no point thinking about it like that no more. That time done gone and passed. That time done gone, passing me by. Alright. Boy, it's kind of a breath of fresh air to have so many bear hides, but they're not, they ain't got no heavy paws on them. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I am happy about that. Alright, roll short. See, this part here is still froze. There we go, pull it apart. Let's pull it apart. And get this dude's flesh. It's gonna be real nice. Somebody. It's a big bear hide, man. Alright, I gotta end the live stream. Kill my battery.